welcome back to the vlog. Listen, I know I've been taking a little bit of a break, but I had to bring you in on something exciting that I was going to work on today, just for peace of mind. So since I am enjoying being back at my parents' house and it is January, we're doing reset, dry January, all of the things are happening. My hair's going like into this gray scenario and I'm loving it. So yeah, so much excitement. And today I thought we'd talk about all the things that we've been through over the last year, right? Last year's over. It's January. We're starting fresh. How can we not look at things that were setbacks or the things that didn't work out fail as a failure? Because it's not. And this hit me so hard earlier today. I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to start over. I need a fresh start. Everything in my journal kept getting me back to, I need a fresh start. I need a fresh start. And the truth of the matter is, sometimes you've already done all this hard work for laying the foundation of where you're going and what you want from your life. And that's the important part, right? Anytime you're planting or growing anything, you have to have a firm, solid foundation for something to flourish. So it takes a lot of time to get that soil just right, to get all the pieces and all the ingredients together. And I feel like we've got a good foundation right now, right? You've done some things. I know I've done some things to help me grow and prosper. And I'm excited that I can finally stand on my own 2 feet and grow in a sense of spiritual, mental, physical, and just emotional growth, right? As a 52-year-old woman, it's sometimes you have to be able to be independent enough to know that you need help, to be able to let go of things that are not satisfying or not serving you, and to be able to admit that, now's the time to stand up and do things and be brave enough to do something different, like not color your hair. And everyone's like, ooh, I'm not ready. I don't know if I could do. What is it that you can't do? Just don't buy the box. Just don't pay the people to color your hair. It is something that I said to myself 1,000 times. And here I am being brave and embracing getting older, which something I used to always be fearful of. And I'm fearful because I never knew where I would be. I never imagined that I would be single and just empty nesting and building a business and being out in the world in a place where it's so different from all the people around me. Everyone's married and has kids or grandkids, or they've got families and husbands, and their life is just different than mine. And it's hard when you don't have some type of reference. So there's nobody that has a lifestyle like me that I can say, hey, you know what, you get it. We can chat. Because when you're bumping heads or talking to people who don't get it, and they're not able to serve or fill the empty space, sometimes you have to be able to know that all that work that you've done, all the things that you've created to build this firm foundation, it's for you. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. It's for you to stand tall on. It's for you to embrace. And today, I just wanted to take it easy and go through some of my plants. You guys have seen me do this before in the past where I've just repotted. So I love my plants. My plants have been living here with my parents while I've been traveling and helping my sister and staying in Tampa, visiting my brother and his wife. And it's just important that we take care of the things that we love. And I love my plants. So let's do that. That's what we're going to do today. I just wanted to bring you guys along because I was really not going to vlog, but I figured you might need this just as much as I do. Here we go. I got some water. Let's do this. I got some water. Let's do this. So here are a few of my beauties that I am going to just give some love to. They need some more dirt. They need some more love. They have outgrown or have not grown into the pot that I originally had. So I wanted to spend some time loving on these guys. I love them so much. This one I think is something my mom was gifted, and she pulled out some different plants from one large arrangement. And I want to see if we can make this one do something, because it's actually, I think it was outside, and y'all, it's cold. It's like 25 degrees here in Alabama. So let's see what we can do to show these babies some love. So before I get started on the plants outside, I wanted to make a quick snack. So my mom just got some avocados. So I'm like, hopefully she doesn't mind if I use her avocados for this quick snack. I'm gonna just make some avocado toast. I can't decide if I want to add an egg or not, but it's super quick and easy. And OMG, don't you love when these come out and they're so beautiful? If you love avocados like I do, you know what this means. This is amazing. So it's gonna be delicious. So I've got some toast over here, just some really delicious fresh sourdough that I'm going to use. And like I said, I can't decide if I'm gonna do an egg or not, but I think I am. Yeah, I think I need eggs. So it's already afternoon, so this is definitely brunch. And then I'm gonna go in the garage, I think, and work on replanting my plants that I have. I'm not sure if I will need to go get some more dirt, but my dad has been really good outside in his garden. Of course, it's January, so it's like everything's cold and dead right now, but there's some good soil out there that I can till through and bring in. So I'm excited to do that. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I decided that I do want some eggs. So I'm just going to do a quick little scramble avocado toast to get some nourishment for doing this quick little project. You know, some things that I do that just make me happy are making healthy, happy food and my plants. You know, keeping life simple is often difficult, but when you know what you like and what makes you happy, you can easily implement that in your day. So let's get this toast going. So I've also been really getting into how can I become a better food photographer. It's just something I love to do outside of making yummy food. So this actually turned out pretty good. I can't wait to eat it, but I figured I would show you guys. So avocados, scrambled eggs, some cherry tomatoes, and some delicious fresh bread. So, something I've been thinking about and wanted to share with you is being more intentional about what I'm saying on my videos, just because I'm thinking a lot of thoughts. And this point in my business and in my life as a 52-year-old small business owner, there's a lot of thoughts, guys. And I think it's important that we really do think about what we're building and how we want to progress in our life. If it's your fitness, if it's your savings, your financial stability, if it's your connection with God, if it's how you're showing up and giving back to the world, if it is your relationships, how are you building a foundation so that the relationships that you have with people in your life, if it's close relations, if it's intimate relations, if it is neighbors, if it's coworkers, whatever it is, what are you doing in order to have a firm foundation that allows the growth that you want to see in your life? And I think that we have to really pay attention to what we're doing and be intentional in that. So the voiceovers that I'm doing in some of these vlogs, I really want to spend some time doing more of my Mindset Monday talk and sharing some insight in some of my personal things that I'm dealing with. I think it's important that we are really humble and transparent, because everything's not perfect. And a lot of times you can jump on here and jump on social media and all you see is the shiny, pretty things. You see the aesthetics that are like, here's what happens when you make all of this money, when you have the success. What happens when your success is invisible? My success lives in my head. It lives in my heart. And that is priceless. Like my peace of mind, my genuine time that I spend helping my clients, that I spend helping my family, that I spend just loving on my daughter. I think it's very important that we not forget to dedicate our time to showing up in that manner as well. So everything is not always going to be rainbows and unicorns, but we do have to lay the foundation for the life that we want to live. So if you are looking to make some changes in your life, I encourage you to do so, to start thinking about what foundation you have put in place in order to have the stability to grow, to be resilient anytime any adversaries or any adversities come your way. How are you going to be equipped to meet those and weather those storms and face those economic downturns and being able to adapt and recover. It's tough. And people don't talk about that as much. They always talk about the wins, celebrate the wins, but sometimes the win is being able to spend time doing something productive versus spending time doing something that's going to make you worry, make you anxiety, give you anxiety, or not fill your cup. So being out here planting, working on my pots brings me great joy. So I'm grateful that you're here. I got some water. Let's do this. Hey guys, you should see this setup I have here for recording. I've got a John Deere stool with a igloo cooler and you guys. So I am going to work on this one first. So I think I mentioned to you that this one came in a bundle. Like my mom got a pot with a bunch of different plants in it and she pulled them apart so that she could separate them. And this one is hanging on for dear life. I don't even know. It looks like it's got a little bit of root. I'm wondering if we should probably put it in some water first. It seems to be hanging on for dear. Oh, we're gonna see what happens with this. I might have another solution for this, so let's just hold on for that for a second. But this pot we can use, it might be good. And this one, actually I think this one came in that pot. It was like a random pot that my mom got from a church member that had a bunch of plants in it, like that she had propagated. So I think this might have been in that same pot, and this one's doing very well. So look how pretty. It's doing good. It's even got some new growth right there, you know, good foundation, get things growing. So I'm excited to either leave this in here or I was going to put it with this one. So see this one, actually this, if you remember, I did this was propagated. I bought one big snake plant and I separated them into these two. And they're doing really good, but this one is just too big. This pot is just too big, but look how good it's growing. And I'm afraid, hopefully I won't disturb it too much. But I was thinking about adding that little one to this. So we'll see. Like this one. What do you think? I don't know for sure. I definitely think it needs to be in a different pot because it's just too small for this. And this, for sure, is gorgeous. I'll just bring you over. Look how pretty. You guys have seen this. It's just outgrowing. It's so big and so tall. And then this one, when I got this, it had big, huge, tall leaves. And now it's just kind of pitiful. But I still love you. Don't get it twisted. Look how pretty. You see, there's lots of there's growth in here. And what I want to do is put this one in this pot. It's so cute. I think that would look better and it would just be easier for it to grow in this pot instead of that one. So let's see what happens. Okay, it just hit me. So the big one is going in the big pot right there. And then this plant that's in this pot, we're just gonna swap those because I think this one is too little. So what I may do is put this in here and let that grow, right? It's so pretty, and not disturb this one and just keep that one as it is. I really think it needs some guidance. I might put a post or a stick or something in there, but yeah, let's see what happens. And then maybe I can put this one that's hanging on for dear life. We love you. I really want to put this in water and let these roots grow. I have some in the house I'll show you that I've been propagating that have grown really, really well. And this is nice. I think this is still good. It does have some hope. Oh, maybe not. Another leaf just fell off. Oh, that makes me so sad. We're going to pray for you, little plant. So that really made me so sad. All the leaves were falling off of this cute little plant. I'm not sure what my mom, like where she got that from, but it's so sweet. So I'm hoping and praying that it will come back to life. And so this one, I'm just going to take out of this cute little black pot and and put it into this smaller ceramic pot. I tell you what, I love going to Old Time Pottery, to Home Goods, to the At Home store, to all of these. Hobby Lobby even has some really great pots that you can get some good deals on. Even if you're going thrifting, if you're at Goodwill, if you're at any of the thrift stores, you can find some really nice pots. So look at all the roots on here. And yeah, there's one big giant root and it was curving and did not have enough room in there. So I'm hoping that this one will give it some room to grow. But I have a huge love for these snake plants. And like I said, the two in the back, I think you got to go back and watch this video that I did. I did a vlog when I first got these plots, these plants from, I think I was at Home Depot or Lowe's, and I found the beautiful snake plant on sale and I pulled them apart. And I'll have to pop that video up here for you guys to go back and check out. But that was a lot of fun. And being able to watch them grow and see them thrive, just the little things, guys, the little things, and taking care of something really is helpful too. Just as in your business is going to change and shift with the seasons, just like your plants. And as a brand development coach, I think it's important for aspiring entrepreneurs to know that it's not going to be popping off right at the beginning. Like, it takes time. You have to learn your business and you have to learn your plants the same way. So I am really loving this little one in this cute little, look how cute. I'm super excited to give him a new home and see how he does. It's so funny watching this back because I had all these ideas and ended up doing 13 different things. So I did keep this one in its original pot. I just wanted to add some more dirt because I feel like it is leaning and reaching for the sunlight. So I'm going to put it in a new location too. This one originally was in the living room at my mom's house in front of the fireplace, and the window where the light is coming in is directly where it's leaning. So I think it needed a little bit of help. So I found my dad has these great sticks that he uses for staking plants to help them grow up straight. And there's like all kinds of leaves and stuff in this dirt that I got from outside, of course. And I added that. So as you can see, it's already standing up straight. See where I added some more dirt, because I had this pot that was outside and I just got some dirt from there. And then I added a little bit more dirt in here, and then I wanted to put this stick here so that it could help give it some stability here, because it's kind of starting to lean that way. But I'm wondering if it was trying to get sunlight, it could be leaning towards the sunlight too. And then this one, it's got kind of a rip in it. Do you see right here? Let's go around this way in the back. This one has kind of like, it's torn, it's cut, but it's still thriving, I believe. We'll see. But this one's doing really good. Look how many new pieces are growing down. This stand that I have is not allowing me to be great. Anywho, so I was trying to show you here where there's a lot of new leaves growing on this snake plant. Look down in here, look. And you can see really good down in there. So see, there's one here, and then there's this one growing right there. That's exciting. I really love this little plant with the leaves on it, and it's so crazy. I think I'll have to find a picture of this too. I'm going to hate myself when I'm editing this because I'll have to find all these photos. But this one, the leaves and the stems were so long and so big, and it could just be a seasonal thing. Plus, it could also be placement, right? So I'm going to give this, we're going to do a little swapperoo. I'm going to put this plant next to the fireplace so that it can get some better light, because it originally was at the top of the staircase and getting some very scheduled light that's coming through this window at the top of the stairs. So I want to see if we can get some better sunlight for this guy and make those leaves grow big again. And I slowly pulled it out and loosened it without disturbing or pulling the roots too much. But look how it's just amazing how the foundation and the roots just start growing and settling in. I hope I didn't disturb it too much. But it's time for it to get into a new pot. I just love doing this. It makes me so, so happy. So I set that one to the side and it began to loosen up the dirt in this big pot. Now, I think I did get this pot from Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for $14.99, maybe a couple years ago or last year sometime. And I thought it was perfect for that big plant with those big leaves. But, I'm now going to give this beautiful snake plant a new home in this big pot. And it just makes me so happy to be able to pull these out and put it in here. Look how immediately it just looks grand. It just looks full and just gorgeous. And I'm hoping that she loves her new pot and new home. I'm going to swap this one, which was in a bedroom getting some good sunlight every day throughout the day, and put it at the top of the stairs where it can really get some good light and some good exposure, because it's just going to be in the perfect spot. So I'm excited to do some placement. And this one, if you know anything about snake plants, they are like very individual. So when you put them in and let them go, you kind of have to hold on to them, because they're going to fall apart and they're individual. So it makes them easy to put them into separate pots, but it also it makes it a little more challenging when you want to keep them together so that they don't get disrupted too much. I wanted to take a moment, if you're still watching. I know that my content is not always super exciting, but I want to remind anybody who's just living a simple life that it's okay. Everything doesn't have to be roses and diamonds and rainbows every single day in order to live a fulfilled life. And when you find your happy place in doing things that bring you joy, for someone who struggles with depression and anxiety and just getting lost in my thoughts sometimes, doing what makes me happy brings me joy. And no one can take that away if you spend the time and you take out and sacrifice in order to find your happy place. So I encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps if you are enjoying this content, and if you want to support someone who will also support you and help you grow. And we're in this together. I think that sometimes it's easy to be lost or feel alone when you are challenging yourself and doing something a little different. But it's important to know that the more you work on your foundation, the more you find your happy place and do things that bring you joy, the happier and more stable your life will be. And once you learn how to block out all the chaos, doing stuff like this and making time for things that bring you joy just are the ways you want to spend your day. So thanks so much in advance for subscribing and liking this video. So now that this small pot is free, I can put this cute little plant in here and see how it grows. Now, if it does start to do and thrive better in its new location, then I will get it a bigger pot. But I think it's so cute. I'm excited to see what she does in her new home and how she thrives. Now, I know a lot of people aren't plant moms and they may not have a business, but if you're watching this and you do love plants and you are thinking about starting a business, I want you to just consider what it will take to love something, to take care of it, and to see it come to life. Just like these plants, your business, your idea, your purpose. And let me just back it up. It doesn't always have to be a business. Maybe it's just something you want to do for yourself, right? I get caught up in the business aspect because you have ideas. We have the ability to create and do wonderful things. And the more time you spend developing that, nurturing it, that idea, and helping it come to life, the more amazing it will be. So I want you to just think a little bit about, what is it that you want to do? What's your happy place? What brings you great joy? And how can you carve out time in this new year, in these upcoming months, to make time to do something that you love? If it's planting, if it's going for walks, if it's planning a vacation, if it's baking cakes, if it's getting out of your head and sitting in front of a pen and paper and writing your thoughts down, you never know. Your next novel manuscript may come out of just dedicating time to do something that you love. That turned out so good. I'm hoping that the transition won't shock them too much. But this big snake plant was in this little pot, and look how grand it looks. It's already like so beautiful. Like this is the front side, obviously. But here, let me back up so you can see. Look how nice. It's so beautiful. You make me so happy. Yay. And then this is like perfect for that pot. So just a little switcheroo. This is so cute. Remember, it was in that black pot and now it's in here. And this is the one that was just dirt I brought in from outside. And then this stayed the same. I just put those rocks that were in here with this in here. And I have more of those stones outside I can grab. Kind of looks nice in there. And then I added that stake to help it stay together. And I've also made a mess. But I'm excited. Isn't this nice? So there's only 3 little leaves left on here. And the roots, like I said, they're not bad. It's just really sad. But I think you can do it. You can do it. This is the one I was telling you guys about. Look how these roots have flourished. Like, it just looks so good. So I'm thinking of adding that right there. Maybe you guys can be happy together. And that'll be good. Good luck. So that was fun. I'm excited to see what happens next. I got some good news while I was working on this vlog. So that's really, like, everything happens for a reason, right? You know, sometimes we end up like letting go and really putting our foot down to some things that we used to do in the past year. And 3 days, 2 days later, you're automatically doing it again. I refuse. And I'm hoping that you will see the strength that comes from having a firm foundation and knowing that all of the things, the struggles, the failures, the wins, the triumphs, all of the things that you've gone through in the past year to get you here may seem unclear. I know that's how I've been feeling, like, okay, now what's happening? But that's what faith is. Having faith means relying on the unknown and trusting that you are living in your purpose, that things are going to work out, and that you have the capabilities to get it done. So I'm excited. Let's see what happens next. I'm going to take some pictures of the new repotted plants as I've put them back in new places to see how they do. And yeah, sometimes you have to get moved around, get shaken up, loosen those roots up a little bit so that you can really dig deeper, right? So the roots are loose and now they're ready to get back in and just start digging in deep. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm excited. Again, I hope that you have a fantastic week. And yeah, I'm still taking a little break, but we'll see what happens next week. If there's anything I'd like to share, please don't forget to like and subscribe, to let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if there's anything that you're working on, how old you are. If you're 52 like me, what do you have planned for this year? How are you going to be and show up differently than you have in the past, right? We've got the foundation. Now it's just time to start living. See you next week.